Hi, my name is Jason Lucas. I'd like to present you my leadership story and give you a bit of a background around my insights, views, and opinions, I suppose, on my strengths, values, and how I valued leadership, especially within this program. So, my background originally began in London. I started my career within the hospitality industry. That, for me, gave me a multitude of soft skills, the ability to manage both clients' interactions and my team in a busy, fast-paced environment. And I found over the years that that's really held me strong, and my ability to value the customer, and no matter what industry, has really stood its ground and taken the test of time. Now, that for me, took a bit of a transition. It brought me to Australia, and then I managed to move into a different sector, moved into sales. So I moved into a company called Delegate Australia, much more corporate. It's a multinational company, and gave me a completely different perspective. What I thought was administration was nowhere near the level of the corporate environment. So that for me was a big learning curve. And outside of that, the way in which management was conducted was completely different to the hospitality industry. In that, I suppose as Goldman says, there's much more of a T-shaped leadership format. I was both managing my own KPIs and expectations, as well as moving across platform with my peers, networks, and customer engagements, and across environments within the business. We regularly have to touch base across marketing, logistics, and accounting and finance in order to make sure we're on the same page with what we're achieving with our goals and our team expectations. So that was a great experience for me. Past that, I moved into establishing a wine business. Did that for the best part of 2 years. We managed to bring up to a national team of about 10 people. That was in itself a learning curve, both hiring and recruiting the right individuals. For me, that was essential to find a strong value set and make sure that both our values are presented in the business, but then we find recruit people to come into the business that match our values. I think essential. Those values for me. I pride myself on transparency, honesty, on ensuring that everything we do is clear and above board, but also everything we do is customer centric. My values will always be a customer centric approach, and that comes from both my experience and background, but also in reaping the rewards of that approach. I believe these days we're too distant with digital and technology to almost disassociate ourselves from our customers and those options. So past that, I've moved into a new sector. So I reached a point in my career where I wanted, I suppose, more growth and personal challenge. So that for me has coincided with the MBA after 2 years. I've now moved into the finance industry. That for me has really played on my strengths of administration that I took from Delegate, from my sales background, and also my management skills and customer-centric approach. Being in a customer-focused role as a finance consultant really plays to that. So yeah, overall, I'm very excited to be a part of the course, and hope you enjoyed my story.